Hello everybody, and I'm Wendy Derrick from Leading Confidently. I hope you can hear me. New phone, having smashed my phone yesterday, so I hope it's working okay. Doesn't look the same. Anyway, I've just jumped on today to talk to you a little bit about imposter syndrome, and the number of people who come to see me really do suffer with imposter syndrome. And if you've never heard of it, it was introduced by two psychologists back in 1978, two psychologists called Pauline Clance and Suzanne Imes. And what they found was that women in particular, because their study at that time was all about women in their careers, women failed to recognise their success and internalise their success. So often you hear women say, oh, I got this job by accident, or I'm really not that ambitious, I just fell into this role by accident. And that was actually something that I suffered with myself and a number of my colleagues. When you talk to people and you understand what's going on for them in their thought process. So having identified that imposter syndrome does actually exist, more recent studies back in June of last year found that men suffer from it as well, particularly under pressure, men not recognising their own talents and their own qualifications under pressure, interestingly enough. So why would you want to deal with imposter syndrome in a role perhaps that you don't believe you should have, or that you're not confident in doing? And there are quite a lot of easy ways to, hi Jeff, a lot of easy ways to get rid of imposter syndrome. And one of the first ways really is to start listening to your inner critic, to start listening to the phrases and the words that you say to yourself, which can play out very much in how you feel emotionally and how you feel physically, and then also influence your behaviour. So silencing your inner critic is absolutely one way of, hiya Jeff, sorting out the imposter syndrome. Another way is to start believing in the new you, to start thinking about the limiting beliefs that you might have that will hold you back. And in a sort of podcast I did with Jeff this week, actually, we talked about affirmations and how powerful affirmations can be, and they're a very good way of sort of rewiring your mind, if you like, and your internal thought processes. So why I wanted to talk about imposter syndrome today was that I find there's a growing number of people sitting before me, talented, capable people who simply don't believe in their own ability. And one of the things I ask my clients to do is to write down their shit list. In other words, the negative thoughts that go through their mind, and write them down specifically so I can analyse the language that they use when they're talking to themselves. And it's quite interesting sometimes, just a little tweak in the language that you use with yourself, you can really change the way that you feel. Often people say in their mind, I should be doing this, I need to be doing this, I must be doing that. And that, puts us under a lot of pressure. So start writing down the negative thoughts that are going through your own mind and see if you can start picking out some of the language that you're using with yourself. So what I've got to share with you today is a program that I've set up, which initially was for female police officers in terms of developing self-confidence. And the program's called #Own Your Own Mind. It's a one-day workshop where we will be looking in detail at imposter syndrome. We'll be looking in detail at those values and beliefs you might hold about yourself. Hi Mandy, hi Marie. Those beliefs perhaps that limit you and hold you back from living the life that you want, maybe having the career that you want, maybe having the relationship that you want. So the program is a day long. We'll be looking at how the mind works and how habits are formed, and how those habits that are generated from our unconscious thinking, how that influences the behaviour we portray and also how we live our lives. The programme, you'll have a nice little workbook to go away from the programme, and I've written the book in such a way that you know, you'll be able to refer back to it for years to come after the programme. I have consistently have really good feedback in relation to the programme, where women have been able to take charge of their career and decide actually that, you know, they're going to push themselves forward and start recognising their own ability. The programme will be based in neuro-linguistic programming, so it'll be looking at a lot of neuroscience and how our mind works, which is really useful in terms of putting ourselves out there and really grabbing opportunities that come our way. Thanks, Jeff, for your encouragement, and all I need to do now is to tell you the price. Hashtag Own Your Own Mind. It's going to be a really small group. For people who need a boost with their self-confidence, I don't think large groups work. So I'm going to offer this out to the first 6 people. I'm going to keep it a very tight group, just 1 day long, tight group. Hi Emily, just mentioning the workbook in case you didn't see it, for hashtag Own Your Own Mind. And the price of the programme for that 1 day is normally £195, and today I'm offering it for just £99. So that offer is not going to be open for long. By the 1st of September it'll be back up to its normal price. So normally £195, but today for 6 lucky people right up until the 1st of September, I'm going to keep the price down to just £99. So this is the last, thank goodness, of the Facebook Lives that I intend to do in this set anyway. Please message me if you have any questions, and please go to my Facebook page, Leading Confidently, and have a look at the other Facebook Lives. But also perhaps pop over to my website, leadingconfidently.biz, that's B-I-Z. Hi Sally Ann. And on that website there is a blog actually about imposter syndrome, so you can read a bit more if you'd like about that syndrome that we now know affects both men and women. So thanks for watching, and thanks everyone for your support. You've been amazing. This is totally outside my comfort zone. Thanks Em for I gave a taster recently at the Girl Boss Club down in Swansea, a taster of hashtag Own Your Own Mind, which went down really well and had some great feedback. And thanks Em for the recommendation, that's great. So if you are interested in Own Your Own Mind, a small 6 group, I'm not extending it beyond 6 people, so you will get a lot of one-on-one attention with me throughout that day. And like I said, it's normally £195 and I'm offering it for £99. So message me if you'd like to hear more. Thanks very much. Bye now.